In over 6 brutal games in the 14th season of the Africa TV Starcraft League, tournament mainstay RoyaL defeated fellow Terran player Rush to complete his second championship run through the all-South Korean tournament. 13 minutes on the map of Nemesis is all RoyaL needed to seal his win. Barely containing his emotions, the Master Terran player pocketed his share in just over $55,000 and the ASL trophy for his outstanding play. Fast, cheap and lethal in high numbers, the Terran Vulture is a frequent go-to for its versatility on the battlefield. Its movement and auto-pathing is greater than most units in the game of StarCraft. But with the Ion Thrusters upgrade, a Vulture's speed is increased even further. This makes them a valuable mech unit to reinforce an attack on even the largest battlefields in the map pool. Detecting through scans and science vessels became extremely important when Vultures deployed spider mines under the surface of the map. When a hostile came too close, these mines would chase them down and explode, dealing a massive 125 damage. This was enough to foil an attack completely or secure a position inside of Rush's base. At only 75 minerals and a 30-second production timer, it didn't take long for both players to flood the map with Vultures. A seasoned Terran player would be incomplete without a convoy of iconic siege tanks by their side. Operating similar to its StarCraft 2 counterpart, the siege tank has 2 forms of fire. In tank mode, they fire small rounds at nearby enemies for moderate damage. The siege tanks are free to roam the battlefield in this mode and can easily reposition themselves when required. In siege mode, the tanks fire heavy shells at other ground units from a long range. These shells deal heavy splash damage and are able to put down clustered units when positioned correctly. During this mode, a siege tank is completely immobile. This can leave them open for a devastating counter-attack or provide a vantage point to the Terran player. At 150 minerals, 100 gas, and a massive 50-second production timer, these units had to be protected on the battlefield. With SCVs repairing them and science vessels using their defense matrix on them, a siege tank can survive a lot longer on the battlefield. While Vultures and siege tanks controlled the ground, Goliaths were there to provide anti-air coverage against Rush. Also part of the Terran vehicle family, Goliaths received upgrades from the armory at the same time as siege tanks and Vultures, making this 3-unit composition more viable leading into the mid to late game. Goliath ground attacks weren't much, but they could still provide a small amount of damage to pick off key units in Rush's army. Aerial attacks in the way of rockets is why Goliaths are highly valued. In large numbers, flyers or lifted Terran structures could be shot out of the sky with consistent rocket fire. With the Charon boosters upgrade, the range at which the rockets could be fired was significantly increased. There weren't too many aerial units that could outrun a fully upgraded Goliath. These 3 mechs of the Terran forces helped RoyaL better his opponent to an ASL victory, and can help you climb ranks in Starcraft Remastered.
Thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button to keep up to date with the amazing esport content from around the gaming globe. Only on Unbeaten Esports.